quick training that we want to put together, and this is something that we're going to start doing. This is new. This is what is commonly known as infographics, and there may be another term out there for it, so I'm going to find the actual term. You know, as we do future training videos on infographics like these, I will be sure to use the proper term. However, until then, let's go ahead and get this thing started. Again, I want to welcome you. This is for special training for Top Networkers Group, and also for anyone that is working with our team and within the network marketing and MLM industry. This specific infographic deals with the hospitality industry. And for those of you that don't know, the hospitality industry is a huge industry that deals with travel, hotels, booking cars, things of that nature. And so this is a huge industry. And this infographic talks about the impact of social media on the hospitality industry. Now, again, if you work with our team, we tell you all the time, you got to be a professional network marketer. You need to approach network marketing like a professional. So you really need to be studying your industry. You need to be studying everything you can about the multi-level marketing industry, about the network marketing industry. But also, here's the bigger picture that some people may or may not know about me personally, and even several others that get into this industry, is that we're not here forever. One of the things that I wanted to do originally when I got involved is eventually get into the hospitality. And one of the things that I found is that that's what network marketing is for. It is a means to an end. It is a way to do one thing so you can have money to do something else. So many of you may have another industry that you want to go into. Maybe network marketing is not where you want to be forever. That's normal. That's what the industry was created for in the first place, to give you and I a way to make enough money to possibly go do something else. And so as I'm breaking down this infographic here, please keep that in mind. That you might not be in the hospitality industry right now, or maybe you might not be thinking of getting into it. However, there may be another industry that you want to be in. And so it's important for you to understand the impact of social media on industries. And so I want to go right here at the top where it says social media has had a huge impact on every industry across the world, and travel is no exception. But the big part is social media has had a huge impact on every industry, and that's important. So let's talk about how social media has impacted the hospitality industry. Right here at the top, 70% of traffic, people who are on Google searching for ways to travel, to rent cars, things of that nature, hotels to stay at, places to go visit. 70% of the searches that were happening on Google have gone down in the past 6 years. They are down 70%, which means that 70% of people are turning to other ways to find this information. 38% of U.S. travelers and 64% of non-U.S. travelers use social networks while traveling. That's important as well. Not only are people using social media to find ways to travel, to find places to travel to, but they're also using it while traveling. They're talking about their experiences and things of that nature. This is very important. It says of those right here, of all the ones that use their social networks while traveling, 32% of U.S. and 22% of non-U.S. travelers frequently blog about their experiences. Let's keep moving down. 85% of leisure travelers use their smartphone while abroad. And more on mobile, 30% have used mobile apps to find hotel deals. Meanwhile, 29% of travelers have used mobile apps to find flight deals. So again, here's another way, another place where social media is impacting this industry. Next is trust. And this is so big here, especially for those of us that are multi-level marketers or network marketers, whatever you want to call yourself. Trust. 92% of consumers say they trust earned media, such as word of mouth and recommendations from friends and family above other forms of advertising. Again, if you're in the multi-level marketing industry, isn't this what we've been saying for 20, 30, 50 years? That word of mouth is stronger. That if you're struggling, perhaps this is your problem. Nobody trusts you. That's your problem. That's what the 90% of people that get into network marketing that struggle. If you're struggling, it's because the people you know don't trust you. If 90% of consumers say they trust earned media, which is word of mouth and recommendations from friends, then why don't your friends trust your recommendations? Folks, I'm telling you, this is powerful stuff. I hope you're all really thinking about this. You might need to really embrace the other message of multi-level marketing, of the network marketing industry, and that message is personal development. You got to become a better person. You got to become the kind of person that people trust if you want to have success in network marketing, because 92% of people that know you, if you've made yourself into that type of person, they'll trust you. They'll trust your recommendation. And if that recommendation, again, is to take a look at a serious business opportunity, they'll take a look. Now, you can't tell people what to do. Like, you can't tell them, yeah, I went to Jamaica last year. I flew JetBlue. I stayed at, a certain hotel or a resort. You can't tell them that they have to go to the same island, use the same airplane, and stay at the same hotel. But your recommendation is really all it takes. If they really trust you, they'll do it just because you recommended doing it that way. They may change a couple things here and there, and you and I have to respect that and allow for that and let people make those kinds of choices on their own. The same thing happens with a business. We might refer someone to a business, but from there, it's on them to then decide how they're going to make that business fit into their life. Let's move forward, because there's some more stuff I want to share here. This is pretty important. 47% of consumers around the world say they trust paid television, magazine, and newspaper ads. So what that shows you is that, yeah, there are still even others that also still trust the traditional forms of marketing. Now, again, 70% of global consumers say online consumer reviews are the second most trusted form of advertising. So have you ever considered doing some reviews on things that you want to get other folks to at least take a look at? Especially if we're, again, relating this back to our industry. If we're relating it back to our industry, are you talking about things? Are you reviewing things that are going to get other people's interest and help you build trust? So they start to trust the recommendations that you're making. Let's go next to influence. This is so important. John C. Maxwell says in his book that leadership is influence, nothing more, nothing less. And that book is the 21 Irrefutable Laws of Leadership. Influence is so important. 52% of Facebook users said their friends' photos inspired their holiday choice and travel plans. 48%. Social media has a huge influence on travel bookings. Of those who use social media to research travel plans, only 48% stuck with their original plan. So that's very interesting as well. Again, they may have looked into a couple of things here and there, but ultimately what helped them make their mind up were their friends. Folks, look, 33% changed their hotel, 7% changed their destination, 10% changed resorts, and 5% changed airlines. Why? Because of their friends. The 52%, the influence. Okay, because again, if you add these numbers up here, right, that's what you're going to get. Okay, 33.7. That's 40, 50, 55%. So somewhere in that area. Okay, let's go to reviews. Again, 40% post restaurant reviews, right? So as you're out eating and you're going here and there, and there's so many people now that are using social media right at the restaurant, taking pictures of their plates, recommending places to eat, and folks go there all the time. Great quote from Eric Warr and Tim Big Al Schreider. Both of them say this all the time, that we as network marketers, we do network marketing every single day. We just don't get paid for it. Here's a great example of people who are making all types of recommendations and money for the hospitality industry, and they're not getting a red cent. What we want to teach you to do through Top Networkers Group is use opportunities and use social media to bring some money back to yourself. We're going to create some links for you to use that you can get access to our team and work with either myself or one of the leaders from this team. And we'll even link you to this graphic so you can review it again and understand the power of social media when you and I use it correctly. Here's the last thing I want to share here, this last stat. 46% post-vacation travelers. So after they get home, after they get back, 46% of travelers are now doing that. 76% put those photos on social networks, which is so important. And 55% of Facebook pages that are linked to the hospitality industry get likes. So again, folks, these are some awesome stats. I love a picture graphic like this because, again, when we're studying our industry and we look around at the other industries, we begin to see some of the similarities of business, which is the foundation of it all. I want to thank you for watching Top Networkers Group.